Brr, 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 brr. I know it's super lame. I agree. I agree. Um, yeah, I'm just setting up everything so we can start the show in a couple of seconds. Give me a moment. Un momento, por favor. Let me see. All your favorite songs and musical choices. Oh, we gotta change the filter. Gotta make it sexy. 8 millimeter. Sexy. Real sexy. Sexy times. So, it has been an interesting week. We're just gonna start talking. And before everything starts, it's been an interesting week. Um, just trying to get a lot of stuff done. Trying to deal with everything, get everything really kind of like moving, you know? It can be difficult sometimes, but it's coming together. All right, we're about to start. Prepare yourselves for the amazing time that is the Pater Files. Center this up. I think we're good. Let's go. Hola, galeras. How's it going? I am Jaws Blake, and this is Painter Files presents Painter's Breakfast. Hello, hello, hello. Let's send some feeders out to you and yours to see who wants to come. Good morning, England. How are you? What are you having for breakfast? As the question goes for the time of the show and whatnot. Let me see. I'm sending stuff out. I'm sending out links. Give me a sec. I think that'll be good for now. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. Anybody else? No. Persimmons and cottage cheese. That's interesting. I've never really been a persimmons person. Oh, hey Bombay Cafe, how are you? Welcome to the show. So, for those who don't know, who are new, this show is basically I'm a painter. I'm fairly. I guess we could say I'm doing well. I'm famous in little circles, as far as a painter goes. And this is my breakfast. I have breakfast with you every Monday, typically starting around like 10:30 to 10:40 or so when it starts, and then for about 10-20 minutes, we eat food and we talk about whatever. I got a nice cup of coffee. I got pancakes. I got roasted peaches. I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel like this is gonna be nice. I saw the roasted peaches thing on a website for a breakfast idea once, and I really wanted to do it. I hadn't done it in a really, really long time. Probably since I was in art school in like 2002, because I was in Georgia. And yeah, they're great actually. They're soft. They're not really sweet. I mean, they're sweet the way peaches are sweet, but they're not. They're not overly sweetened. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times people like candy them. I'm not one of those people. I'm not really into candying fruit very much. It's a little too sweet for me then. So you just kind of slow roast them in a little bit of butter, and that's really about it. You chop them up and go as you go. Try not to make that knife on plate sound too much, because that is horrible. There we go. And away we go. um, Fresh made pancakes are just so good. I have like a strong passion for fresh made pancakes. Like, I'm a person who will go and get pancake mix in a blizzard. Oh my God, hello, how are you? Zoe, what's going on? It's a very busy day. Yeah, it's just been good, honestly. Like I said, I'm the type of person who would go out in a blizzard to like get pancake mix from like a local grocery store because I just enjoy them so much on nice cold days. And then yeah, the roasted fruit and all that stuff. It's just something really wonderful about it. Roasted peaches. Like if you haven't ever tried, you should do it. It's quite good. Mm. It's not quite like a canned peach softness, but it's got like a. I don't know who's ever roasted a fruit before, so I don't know how best to describe. I'm trying to describe something that I'm very well versed in, that I'm not sure other people have ever thought. Like cook fruit, other than it coming in a pie. Are you crazy? Yes, but not for this. Mm. So I've been trying to figure out what to do with this really cool article that I had come out about me. And I'm just not sure what my steps should be after this. Because I'm still making the zine. I'm doing little paintings to just kind of keep my mind going. I'm trying to balance and measure everything else that's going on in my life. I would like to do what I normally do on a Monday, which is laundry, but last week was horrible because someone got there before me. They filled up all the washers and all the dryers, and then they never came back and picked up anything. So where I thought it was going to take me an hour, it took me 3 hours to get everything done. It was the worst. Worst experience. Didn't like it. No stars. But that's okay. I still got done. It was okay. Today I think I'm just going to kind of just clean up a little bit. I'm going to try and work more on the zine's last page. I've been planning so much and working on so many different ideas that I'm still not sure exactly what the last page is going to. I know it's going to be big, but I don't know exactly what it's going to look like because I've got like 5 different ideas. My first real thought about it is that I'm just going to do all of them and then I'm going to pick my favorite. The only problem I have with that is if I do all of them, then I have to go into the closet, the dreaded closet in the studio, and cut more paper and pull out more stuff to then line up those plans, which I think will be fun regardless. But I really wanted to have this done by like Christmas, so people could order them. But maybe I won't, you know. And if I don't, that's fine. There's no official stop date on any of it. So there's this pressure that I'm building up on myself that doesn't exist anywhere else. I may even live stream some of the day painting this first piece. Hey, cat. So I may live stream this first piece. I don't know if I'll do it on Instagram or on YouTube. Or hell, I might just do it on both like I do with Painter's Breakfast. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of one of those things where like you have plans and then you leave them open for anything and everything. So we'll see. We'll see. I use Mondays oftentimes as kind of like relaxed days because I'm always kind of overthinking and like putting I put a lot of extra kind of thought into a lot of these paintings now, which is frustrating. Only because there was a time when it hit me, it'd be the middle of the night, I just bounce to my feet and just start painting. But as I am getting older, parts of my body don't necessarily always feel up to that. I start to get up and I'm like, my shoulder hurts. Maybe I should stay in bed a little longer. Which sucks. I don't wish to live that life. But old painter, it is what it is. As my friend Manny says, que lo que. So. I think my big plan for today is I need to take down all the recycling, which will be like 2 trips. I think I'm going to clean the kitchen a little bit. And then after I've done that, and I feel kind of less cluttered, then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to look over my big old sketchbook of planned pieces for the book, and then I'm going to just jump into it. I think the hard part of filming things is you often find yourself stopping to like look and see if it's the right angles, if you're blocking, if you're doing all these things. And sometimes it just kind of kills the energy that you're working on. You can't just kind of lose yourself in the moment. Where you stop and then suddenly several hours have gone by. Like in my mind, subconsciously I'm thinking while all this is going on, I'm like, well, did the feed die? Are people writing to me? Or all these other things going on? And it's very difficult sometimes to then find complete focus in that. And, there's a copyright aspect. So if I'm playing music, then I have to make sure that then the music isn't going to get the video muted or banned in somewhere or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the process. I don't think people oftentimes realize, like, to make live stream footage and stuff, like, you pretty much have to turn everything off so the microphones pick up everything. Then in addition, you have to make sure the streaming's working properly, and people are commenting, they don't feel neglected. Is the lighting good so that you can see what I'm doing? Are the angles good, etc. It's an interesting kind of dichotomy, I guess is the right word. Because I know people want me to share with them. Like I can say happily, like my fan base and my friends, who make up quite a bit of my fan base, tell me these. They're pretty honest about a lot of stuff. They give me heads up. They give me really honest opinions about things to be helpful. Oh, and there's a World Cup game today, so I gotta put that on so I can listen to that. So that'll be interesting. I think it's like the U.S. versus somebody. I don't know. Wales versus Wales, which will be interesting to see how that plays out. I come from a very strong football background. Um, I used to always watch the World Cup with my dad. So it's a tradition of mine that's gone on for, over 30 over 30 years. So I'm excited to see everyone play. I watched England just dog walk Iran in the last game. It was like 6-1. Horrible. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I'm mostly just excited about these paintings, though. I think the paintings are probably the biggest thing happening for me right now. I think the only annoying part that I don't like about the World Cup is you get a lot of people who like talk trash if somebody's team loses, but don't watch the games. Like they see the scores and they're like, "Oh man, you lost by so much. Oh my god!" And you're just like, "What part of the game was your favorite part? Who did you like that scored the most goals?" No. Mm-hmm. Now I don't watch those games. And you're just like, "Shut up, then. Leave me alone. Stop harassing me." Like I'm very sad about this. I want to see Brazil do well. I want to see Brazil win yet another championship, as we often do. I don't oftentimes put my jersey on though when I watch. Like I'm not one of those people. Sits at home with a football with a World Cup jersey. In which I know some people would be like, "Are you even a fan?" I am. I just don't. I just don't care about that. Not that much anymore. I'm excited. I keep going back to the final page that I want to do for the zine and how like I see it playing out. And it's really interesting because it's just so kind of reaching and vast and to have such like a full illustration really breathe itself into existence on the last page where you're just like, whoa. And that's what I want. I want that kind of like, wow vibe going. And I'm sure I'm going to get that, but I want to feel that, I want to feel that about my work. That's the hard part. That is definitely the hard part. And I want to work alongside this artist that I know in the Midwest who does printmaking. She's very talented. My friend Donna. So we all have mythical names. You just have to accept it. Donuts. Trying to think. Ross Timms, Donut, Cat, Cat, etc. Joe Blake, we've all got these. El Pintor. We've all got these names. It's interesting. My mom asked me why I didn't have like when I was doing stuff like years ago. She was like, "So you're going by your middle name again?" And I was like, "I just don't want to be confused with anyone else. Like, there's enough Joe Blakes out there. But Joara, I mean, I'm the only one. I'm the only painter. So when the history books write about me, I don't want there to be any confusions. When people say Picasso, it's a guy. I want to be that. I feel like I'll get there. Just a question of how. I'm very full. I overestimated my eyes many times over. My eyes are much bigger than my stomach, which is a good thing, I think, in a lot of ways. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and try and do all these things real quick. so I can get started on these pieces. So I'll keep you informed. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. If I decide to do a live stream, I'll let you know ahead of time, so it won't just catch you off guard. All right, pin her up. Ciao. Bye. Thank you so much. You have a great day also. Love you, mean it. Bye. Pin her up.